Hey friends, Dina here, Thrifty Junker. So today I'm going to do a little bit of a different video for you. So some of you know that I am involved in some missionary work and some organizations that fight human trafficking and also help to empower women out of poverty and domestic abuse and human trafficking. And so one of the organizations that I support and I have been learning more about in the last couple of years is called the Batey Rehab Project. And the Bateys are small sugarcane fields that are in the Dominican Republic. And so this organization helps to rescue young women that have been trafficked or have been a victim of domestic abuse within these small communities. And in these small communities, they don't always have like a policing system or a government system. They're kind of on their own, and so these things happen more than what we would like to even imagine. So I have been to the Dominican Republic 3 times on a mission trip. And this was before I had heard about the Batey Rehab Project. I had went with a group organization called GO Ministries, and they are located in Louisville, Kentucky. And so we partnered with them through our church, and we went on mission trips with them. And we always went back to the same Bateys, which the ones that we go to are Batey Nueve and Batey Cachillo. And those two small villages both have pastors. And GO Ministries helps to empower these pastors to reach the people in their communities and to help to take care of them. And so our church does sponsor one of the pastors in the Bateys. And so we would go every year almost until the pandemic, and we would do just different things. We would do ministry, we would do outreach, we would do women's ministry, we would do men's ministry, children's ministry, so just a lot of cool things. They do have feeding centers in these communities because it is a very impoverished community. They are surrounded by sugarcane fields, and the people that work in these sugarcane fields do not make much money at all. And so they are very impoverished, and so there are feeding centers, and we would go and feed the children. And so it was just a cool thing to experience because you don't realize how blessed you really are until you go somewhere like this. And so I've been there 3 times on a mission trip. And so after I had went on these mission trips, of course, my heart was in the Dominican. These people were like my extended family. When we went back every year, just to see the kids grow up and to see the changes that were happening in the community was just very, very cool and amazing. And so when I came across the Batey Rehab Project through another organization that I work with, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Like, because when you go there, you feel like you're helping, but long term you just can't. These people need jobs, and they need help in other ways that we can't give them. We can't go and take them a bunch of free stuff and that solve their problems. That's just the reality of it. It's not going to happen. And so when I found out about the Batey Rehab Project and Katie, who is basically the leader of this organization, I just fell in love with it because she is rescuing girls out of these sugarcane villages that have been trafficked by their own families or by other people in the community. And so it's just heartbreaking to know that these young girls are being treated this way. And so what she does is she helps to get them out of this situation. She has a home that she brings them into, and they learn about the love of Christ and how the way they've been treated is not the way that they should be treated. They get their dignity back. They are taught a skill. And so they teach them how to make jewelry. And so they make jewelry out of larimar, which is a natural stone that is found only in the Dominican Republic. And so when you go there, you will see this stone in so much of the jewelry and stuff there. And if you don't know what larimar stone is, it is this blue and white tone stone. And it can be various other colors too, just depending on where it's mined and how deep you get the stone and stuff. But so yeah, so they are taught how to make jewelry. And so when I learned about this organization, I joined their monthly subscription. And basically I give them a certain amount every month, and then they send me a piece of jewelry or there's been a few other things. There's been some magnets, there's been some ornaments, there's been a few other things, but they're always made by the women. And so it's just kind of a way for them to get donations, and then they are able to send out jewelry. So it's a jewelry, kind of a jewelry of the month club. So very, very cool. So I got a couple of things recently, and I hadn't opened them. So I wanted to open them here and share those with you, because it's always fun to have a surprise on what kind of jewelry you're going to get in these little packages. And so they always come in these little packages here, and the girls always, let me think, that's May, let me get April, because I have not opened April's yet. So the girls always design the jewelry, and then they always like send a card or a drawing. So this is the monthly club, and so and then I always send a little card or a little note in there. And then Katie, the founder, she always has a letter updating on what's going on with them, that kind of stuff. And then of course they always have a little card in there that talks about the jewelry, and their jewelry you can order online as well. And here's the larimar. It's just a natural stone, and so I'm sure you've probably run across that, but you can see how some of it is blue, but some of it has more of a coral or reddish tone to it sometimes. So those are just naturally occurring. Okay, so this is for April, and let me see what this says. It says, she chose herself, she chose freedom, and that's when her wings appeared. Whew, that makes me kind of choked up. And usually there's a story in the letters that that Katie sends. So of course it's always packaged in these cute little packages. And so each month has a different idea behind it. And so of course that was, so you've seen the butterfly. And so this one, these bracelets, so it has the larimar, usually always has the larimar on it. And this one has a cute little butterfly. And then on the other side, there's a little stone charm here. So this one, it looks like they're both, one's clear and one's kind of a little bit off off tannish, but it's got a little charm there, and then the little butterfly. So and they always have like I wear a small, and so they always make them custom to fit whatever size you pick, and so they're just really cute little things. So I do have some of the other ones that I'm going to show you too that I've gotten in the past, and I will do that after I show you the new one, which is May, which is this month. I'm going to try to keep these separate. Okay, so of course again with May, let's see if I can figure it. So there's a flower, and then there's a girl, and it says, "Hello May, love whose month is ever May." Shakespeare. So very cool. So this is from Manuela. And then of course the letter, and then this one is green. So very pretty. So let's open this up. So if you don't know where the Dominican Republic is, it is on the island of Hispaniola. And that they share the island with Haiti. And so if you know anything about Haiti, Haiti's where the earthquake happened back in 2010, and it just devastated that country. And so the Dominican is on the other side of that island. And so those are the only two countries that are on that island. There is a lot of there's a lot of division between those two countries, and so if you ever want to learn more about that, you can just Google island of Hispaniola or Haiti versus Dominican or whatever, and it will give you kind of the details and the history behind that. But this one has a little shell on it, and let's see, it's got a little pearl. You see the little pearl there. And then, of course, the Larimar. And Larimar on that one. And so just a really pretty teal and green color for May. So, yeah. So this is kind of more of a muted bead, and this one's more of a clear bead. So, yeah. Very, very pretty. So yeah, again, they always make it in my size because I have teeny tiny wrists. So very, very pretty. So I'm going to keep these all together so I can go back and read the letters. I've just been a little behind with packages and stuff, but okay. So back in March was, of course, International Women's Day, and this was the one for March. And so the International Women's Day colors are purple and black. And so you have the black bracelet with the Larimar. And then you have the purple bracelet, and it's got the side view of a woman on the little charm there. And then a little black bead to kind of just tie those together. So very, very cute. So that's a profile picture. So yeah, so that was the one for March, which was International Women's Day. And it's not always bracelets, but that we do get a lot of bracelets. And then they do have, I've gotten a couple of necklaces. I've gotten some earrings. Let me see if I can get this necklace untangled. So this is some earrings. It's got purple. It's got a little piece of Larimar. And then it does have a little charm. Let me see if I can get it. The little charm does have a face on it, a profile of a girl. So, so those are some earrings. And then this is one of the necklaces, and I showed you that earlier. It's got my hair in it. So that's the stone I was showing you earlier. So it was a heart. Yeah, oh, it's kind of blurred out on me. The lighting is being crazy. So yeah. So that's the necklace. And like I said, we've gotten, like during the holidays, we've gotten ornaments, we've gotten magnets. We got some charms for like wine glasses, which was really cool, that had little holiday trinkets on them, or charms on them, so that was cool. So anyway, so I just wanted to kind of talk about one of the organizations that I follow and try to support. I wish I could do more, and I'm actually planning to do more here very soon. As some of you know, I get a lot of free stuff, and so my idea is to start selling some of that free stuff, actually all of it, that I don't use. And I'm going to pick an organization each month that I'm going to donate some proceeds from those sales to that organization. And so I want to set up a second eBay account where I'm going to use the donation option for sales, and so that way I can automatically donate it to those organizations. So that's my idea behind it. I did think of a new name for it. This has been mulling over in my head for months now, and so I did figure out a new name for it. So look for that series, because I cannot wait to start that series and be able to give back a little bit more than what I already do. So another organization that I work with also is jewelry related, and I'm going to talk about that in another video. So watch for that one. That one is going to be Trades of Hope. That is the jewelry business that I have worked with for 4 years now. And if you see me wearing any jewelry whatsoever, it is going to be fair trade jewelry, and it is most likely going to be from Trades of Hope or one of these organizations that are fair trade based, like the Batey Rehab Project. So I'm going to leave a lot of information down in the description if you're interested in looking into this, or maybe supporting this organization yourself. I would love that, because that's the whole idea, is getting more people aware of these organizations that are fighting human trafficking and fighting for women that have been abused in these ways. So I hope you liked this kind of video. If you did, please make sure to like it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit the thumbs up and ring that top bell, so that way every time I have a new video or I go live, you can get a notification. And so like I said, make sure to watch out for those other upcoming videos and that upcoming series. Thank you for listening and hearing the story. This is just something that through the years God has put on my heart, and I just love to help any way I can. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a great day. See you later.